We live, baby. Did you see Brett? She got a cute little baby
I
boy.
ain't seen the little baby.
He's about the color of your grandbaby. Maybe just a little bit lighter. Cute. Cute. I think they said Jessica. I could be wrong because I'm like, it's a boy. So I don't know. But he was cute. I'm waiting to see Rihanna. She went over to Barbados. That's where she gave birth to her first baby.
Oh wow. Okay, and I ain't know that.
Yeah, I think they both gonna be dual citizenship. But I can't wait to see if hers is a boy or girl because the first one was a boy. I hope if it's a girl, it looks like her. Hey y'all! Hey Melissa, how are you? Did you see on TikTok the Alabama brawl?
I was just telling my uncle that I was talking about it with my uncle, right? Hello, everyone. And I told my uncle, I'm like, yo, you know what had me? The swimmer.
Oh, they named that boy Michael Elvin Phelps, Aquaman. They
Man, the swimmer. I ain't care about nothing else.
Did
It
you
was
get
the
kind of teary eyed? I was like getting
man,
teary eyed because I was like happy.
you know, you know what? I was a little bit of both too, mom, because I'm like, what the fuck? It's like a pride moment because it's like one of the moments. It's like I hate to condone violence, but yo, we stood up. We stood up, and it didn't have to be. I don't know you.
Yeah, you gotta watch it, Alicia
Yeah,
Renee. There's a lot of funny memes that's gonna have you crying and laughing.
yeah,
Cause when
yeah.
I saw the cheer, forgive me, Divine Legacy, but I thought about you. I was like, damn, that's another weapon for Divine Legacy. What?
Yeah. Yo, the swimmer, I just could to see him jump and swim just to get up on that boardwalk and like what,
16 years old.
like and you know it moved him. And I just felt like he was like not on my watch.
Yep. And what's so funny, because I'm from the North, I did not know about the South thing. Like that man said, that's a Southern thing. So when the man threw the hat man threw it up, and then everybody's like, what? It was like the back call. I'm like, I didn't know that because I'm a Northerner.
And I'm a soft. I'm gonna be honest. I ain't know nothing about it neither. I did not know nothing about it. Oh, I gotta
Yeah,
share.
then they had a meme. The cheer got locked up. He's like, Mama, I love you. POP, hold it down. I was laughing. It was just funny, but they got shirts out now. They got earrings now. I
Uh,
said, dang, it's hot off the press.
man, but it just
But it's wrong you beating up a man that's doing his job. And
yeah.
he wasn't security. He was part of the captain's ship. He was the second driver, I don't know, of the boat. But he came off because the main captain went on the speaker saying, the black platoon, you got to move. That's the loading dock. There's people that want to get off. Ignored them. They gave the man the bird. And that's when dude got off and said, you got to do this. You got to move. And they didn't like it.
Uh, yeah, it don't it just it's a lot. It was a lot.
And to me, I laughed and then I got emotional because if you look at the water, it's one with the white man talking about the boy. You can see a spirit help guiding that boy,
Uh,
to swim through the thing. The ancestors were helping.
uh,
But it was just amazing. But there's always something going on because it's getting ready to take our mind off something major that's about to happen. Like the leprosy thing in Florida. People getting leprosy in Florida. I don't know if that's true or not, but I'm hearing about it. Good
why?
evening, everyone. Welcome, welcome,
Hello.
welcome.
Mom, I have to see who's at my door real
All
quick.
right,
Let
go
me
ahead.
listen.
I'll talk to them.
All right.
Yep, they took the attention off everybody. Okay, first it was the aliens. Then it was a flesh-eating disease coming from some third world country. Then it's Trump going to prison. Then it's the Alabama brawl. Something big is about to happen. Every time they get you distracted, something big is about to happen. So guys, just prepare yourself because things is about to get real. But um I don't, like she said, I don't condone violence, but the man was just doing his job. Yep, it was definitely a distraction. False flags, I agree. But Alicia Renee, you gotta watch it. You right, Cold Pink Frost. There were so many video angles of what happened. TikTok, that's all you do is on. It's everywhere. Yep, I'm constantly praying. I've been constantly praying. Um, we get right go into 2024, guys. I feel something big is going to happen in the year of 2025. Honestly, in 2 years, something big is going to happen. So you got to pray over your family. You got to start. I mean, you can grow your own foods, but also just in case the ground get contaminated, y'all need to have non-perishable things like canned fruits. If you know how to can, I wish I knew how to do canning. I mean, I know storage can be somewhere, but at least enough that you and your family can survive on.
And also, because I seen a video today, that mom sent me. Also, start training your body to fast. I think that's the most important. Start training your body to go without the food. So start training to fast. Even if it's one day, and then the next time you do it is 2 days. Try to train your body to do that and stuff, because whatever um warfare that they got for us, like whatever warfare they got for us, we need to be prepared.
Exactly.
You
And
can't say we ain't been warned.
learn to uh just learn how to defend yourself, whether it's with a bat or a cheer, because
Yeah.
it's going to be more race wars. I mean,
Mhm.
it's just that way because people say, some people think we are the same humble as our ancestors. We are our ancestors, but we throw hands, but we still are our ancestors. Back in those days, they couldn't, so that's why they chose you, because you can. And that Alabama brawl was showing you how we all, black, brown, yellow, come together against people being done wrong.
Y'all,
Wrong is wrong.
y'all know why they fear us so much.
Those make you constipated, them MREs. You got to chew a lot of gum.
What? Sit there and make us a threat now to every nationality, because they know once we get together, we some powerful motherfuckers.
That's what I said.
Yeah,
If
so it's
all the black, brown, and yellow get
yeah,
together, we could dominate. But see,
and that's what
we
they
don't
so
be thinking
scared.
about that. We don't even be thinking about that.
Yeah, we don't. So and that's where I'm at. That's why I feel like we need to train these young ones, and not train, but have them already awoken to the bullshit. You know, we need to show them, because now y'all see stuff and y'all can teach the younger how to maneuver it. And stimulate. You know what? Y'all have to stimulate y'all mind. Y'all have to stimulate y'all mind, because as everybody know, they fuck with the mind. Once they fuck with the mind, they got you. No matter who you is. As a human being, once they fuck with your mind, they got you. So it's like start training your mind. Start just doing exercises to train your mind.
And also learn the laws. It's good to learn the law. You could say, no, Section 4, Code 44B1 says I have the right to do this. It's good
Yeah,
to know because they know that we don't study it. They will also use it against
yeah.
us.
And see, they already think that we not gonna teach. That's what happened. Generation wasn't teaching like we should have. I'm a honest sit there and say I think my generation dropped the ball on a lot of the teaching that we grew up on. We didn't teach our kids because even though we might grew up poor or without, we had teachings in that moment where when we grow up, we sit there and say, "Well, our kids ain't gonna do this." We ain't go. We go bust our ass to be better than we had for our kids.
But these
And
young
it's
kids don't respect the elders. They
that.
don't. They don't.
Yeah,
Our age, I respected them. They taught
yeah,
us stuff because they
yeah,
lived through the struggles. And some of their teachings helped
mm,
me get through a lot of stuff. But
yeah.
nowadays, they don't pay attention to you. They don't care. They think they know everything. But if that phone went away, they would not know how to read a map. If that phone went away, they would not know where's east, west, north, south. Because I
I'm gonna
would
be
always ask the
honest.
kids, where does the sun rise at? East. Where does the sun set at? West. That's how you know. If you see the sun going down, you're headed west.
Mm,
See,
yeah,
nowadays, I'm telling you.
they don't teach. And I wanted to touch on another topic too, as far as humans. I'm on this big thing as human. I'm not looking at. I'm looking at y'all soul. We need to learn to be more apologetic to another person's story. Even though we both was at the same spot, we seen the same thing, but the way they say it happened and the way you say it happened is two different things. Respect their story. We have a tendency of not respecting their stories. Had they seen it? We trying to make them see it. Have we seen it? And that might not. It might wasn't meant for them to see it. Have we seen it?
Exactly.
And we need to start respecting people's story. We're not doing that as humans. As humans, we is not doing it.
Especially if I'm gonna use you and I'm gonna use Mickey Mouse. All three of us was there. You know, Mickey Mouse can't stand my ass. Okay, but Mickey Mouse knows the truth. So you go to Mickey Mouse and you say, "Did Black Cubana do all this?" Mickey Mouse know Black Cubana didn't do shit, but because she has a vendetta against me, she will lie and say, "Yeah, she did," just to get back at me. But she don't understand. It's gonna boomerang back because
Mm,
you don't bite the hand to feed you. Because one day you're gonna need Black Cubana.
mm, yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So I understand what you say. Just because you don't like me, tell the truth.
yeah,
That's not
yeah,
making us friends. Tell the truth.
mm, yep, yep. And then we also need to accept that everyone's story is not about you. It's not about you. If you hear people's story, you if you listen to what they said, you'll figure it out. It ain't even about you.
So what
Like
that
we don't listen enough.
what that George Michael said, guilty feet don't got no rhythm. They
Yeah.
guilty. They feeling guilty about something. That's like if you say something like, wait a minute, you referring to me? You be like, why would you think that? Because something in there triggered me. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? So I totally agree with you. You
Yep.
know,
And then here's another. That's why I said I'm everywhere with the topic. Here's another topic. We sit there and we can validate any and every goddamn body in the world, but we can't validate ourselves. Why
you
is
own
that?
it today. That is
Yeah.
true.
Why is it that no sooner than I'm gonna say something minor happen, we automatically go straight to negative? What program us to already think negative of a situation before we find out all of the details?
Like you said, we don't listen. We
Uh,
quick to jump to conclusions. We don't want to listen. We hear it, but we don't want to listen.
but and here's the thing. That's the problem with the human. We so quick to think negative about a situation. If somebody moves wrong, you automatically just say, "Oh shit, they don't like me. They hating on me," or something like that. And it might not even be like that. It might be a reason that that person moved, because either you weren't right or the spirits moved that person. We got to stop thinking that everything is about us. Everything is not about us.
And everything has a season. So that could have been that season where you and that individual had to end. There was a lesson learned, you know?
Yeah.
So I totally understand. What is your favorite family tradition that you want to pass down to your grandkids that was passed down to you?
I hate to say it, but it wasn't no family tradition passed down to me. I hate to say it, that I use to this day. I don't have none that I use to this day. But what me and my sister did start doing, even when my grandmama was still living, we started getting together every year in December to exchange. We pick names and exchange presents. So we'll go from one state to another state each year. Somebody else hosted, and we have started doing that.
So that's a family tradition that you're
Yeah, yeah,
starting that you're going to
yeah,
pass down to. I know
yeah,
your children are grown, but they can contribute too, so you can pass
yeah,
it down. Yeah. Mine was my mother's mother died when I was 12, almost 13. We used, as I can recall, she used to hold like big Sunday dinners, holidays back then. I was never into holidays, but I was youngster. I didn't want to get hit. When my grandmother passed, my mother started doing it. And I noticed that my mother is no longer, the family just came apart and the tradition stopped. I would love to bring that tradition back because it's sort of like soul food. It's like you get to talk and you bring about memories, how stuff like that. I would
yeah,
really love to bring that. And I noticed a lot of families stopped doing that when the grandparents passed because they were the glue that held the family
yeah,
together, you know. And I just feel like nowadays we should, as adults, start bringing that stuff back. Like,
yeah,
hey, grandpa, great great grandpa Joe built a log cabin. I'm just making up stuff. He knew how to do carpentry. He knew how to do the masonry stuff with the bricks. A lot of our young kids need to learn how to do that because from the visions that I'm getting, a lot of people's going to start living off grid, and we need to become a big community, you know, like how we use black people, brown people, but mostly black people. We're very segregated. We're very separate. I
yeah,
know that if you dark skinned, blackety black, you won't hang with someone that's brown, someone our color. The light skin don't want to affiliate with us because, stuff like that. That needs to stop.
It do.
Honestly, we need to come. So we need to unite. And I feel like we should bring back, tradition.
And see, you know what? I noticed that instead of saying I'm not racist, I'm gonna start saying I'm about humanity and stuff. Because when you sometimes when you be like, I ain't racist, no disrespect, I ain't racist, it make you come off racist. So, and I'm about right is right, wrong is wrong, no matter what party it is. You know, and I'm not gonna sit there and take a black person side because they black. God damn it, if they wrong, they wrong.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't see
I'm not
color.
I'm not gonna do that. So
Yeah,
instead of sitting there saying I'm not racist, I'm just gonna say I'm all about humanity. I'm all
that's what
about
I am. I don't
humanity.
I don't see no color, but I'm saying still, from what I've learned and from what we've been taught and shown, we don't stick together.
But we
We
don't.
don't. We
We
too
don't.
busy trying to outdo one another. Whose hair looks the better? Who's doing this? It doesn't matter. Our
We don't.
children are
We
suffering.
we don't even know how as men's as women's to compliment the same sex.
Well, I do, and I'll be telling them I ain't into tacos, but you're very beautiful. Because first thing they say, I'm not a lesbian. I'm like, bitch, I ain't a lesbian either. I just said you're pretty. So
Yeah,
I do that, but people take it the wrong way. I'm like, lady, I'm not a carpet muncher. I'm just giving
yeah,
you a compliment. If you're beautiful, I'm like, damn, you got a banging body. Shit, I'm jelly. I'm just
and-
giving a compliment. But some people don't know how to accept it you
yeah.
know and then some people, I'm sorry, they've been told that all their life, and they be like, yeah, I'm like, lady, calm down, calm down. You ain't all that.
Yeah,
I'm just
but
saying I like your outfit.
the ones that is like that is the most self conscious.
They the most hurt, but they would never admit it.
Yeah, but also the most self conscious about their image. Where we might sit there and think they beautiful, because I have noticed even the beautiful ones have so much self confidence, like they don't see themselves as beautiful, and you be like, what? Like, how can you not? And I guess that's us as human. We can always look in the mirror and find our flaws,
And that's the problem.
and that's a problem.
That's a problem.
Always. Because I mean, even today, I'm sitting there looking in the mirror, and I didn't look at my body as being beautiful. I'm looking at it like, damn, if I tone that up, I'm sucking stomach in, and just like that, instead of just letting my body be. Just letting it be. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm confident in my body. Because I also one of them persons that I know how to dress my body shape. So I know what look good on me and what don't look good on me.
Yeah, that do you be dressing. You
And
have.
stuff.
You
Yeah,
do.
so and I'm a big girl, so I definitely pay money for my clothes. For one damn bra, I paid damn near $60 for because I'm big chested. But I'm gonna make sure they support because I love my girls.
See, me, I be quick to take it off. If they jiggle, they just
And,
jiggle. Shit.
and,
Everybody got titties. Even man got man tits. But
yeah,
I'll be like, if I'm somewhere with you, I'll be like, I'm sorry, Missy. I'm
and,
taking this. That's just me. I'm just comfortable in the skin I
yeah.
am. And not to bring it up, but it is a testimony. When I had a trach and I was crying. And this doctor and nurse, they came in and changed my trait so I can get it out. They's like, what you crying for? And I couldn't talk. So they had me type it. And they said, girl, that is a beauty mark. That is a testimony.
Mm,
And they said, you need to wear that proudly. They said, don't be crying. Don't cover it up. And I hear
yeah.
people say, you going to cover that up? Is it ever going to disappear? No. This is a
No.
reminder that my enemies lost.
Mm,
God showed mercy and grace on me,
mm,
So it's like sometimes I do get self conscious, but I snap out of it
Yeah.
You know,
And that's how I am. Like, his, and I have this saying, and I used to tell my daughters too. At the end of the day, if you don't think you beautiful, you can't expect somebody to think you beautiful if you don't think you beautiful.
yep,
You can't. And I used to always tell my husband, like, yo, like, I've been on this song, of course, that I got from TikTok and stuff, and it's something through the moon, some of the moon, right? And listening to that song made me realize that I've been that to myself the whole damn time.
we are our worst enemies.
Yeah, and it was like one of them things, like, damn, miss, this, you been there, with God help and everything. I've been there to myself, so to sit there and think that you're not good enough for something, or you're not pretty enough for something, you got to sit there and think about how far you done came
Exactly. But
mentally.
like you said, going back, the most beautiful person, the most handsomest guy, something about them they don't like. That's why they always under the knife. Michael Jackson, I did
Mm-hmm.
not think, something was wrong with him. Okay. Then he started changing his nose. Then he got the wave nouveau telling people that was his hair. Dude, that wasn't your hair because you had Jay afro. But he was not happy. Happy. Little Kim, not happy. All
And
these
he
people
was pretty.
not happy. I'm like, come on, guys. You know what I'm saying? That is a picture of self-hate. And then they want to get up here and be somebody's role model. I don't want nobody being my role model and you always under the knife. That's telling me your character.
Yeah.
So people think because you got money, you happy. Some of them people are the most
Most.
depressed people and they have all the money. And it's
Yeah.
like the poor people, we might be depressed, but we find something to love and be happy about.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
always find if it's something over some cornbread, you're gonna eat that cornbread. We happy,
And
we laughing about it.
yeah. And they a person that have never, here's the thing, I'm one of them person that if I have never experienced it, I can't comment on it.
I am so glad. Oh,
I
hallelujah!
can't
I'm so glad you say that
I can't
because that
comment on
just
it.
that just tickled my feather when someone say they got both their parents right, and they say, and then why are you crying for? I said I lost my mother. I understand. No, the fuck you don't. Like when someone lose a child, I don't know how you feel, but I send you my condolences. I can't say I know how you feel. That's wrong because you don't. I never lost a child. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like it when people swear they know how you feel and they never experience anything that you went through. To me, I think you need to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I think when people quit to comment on shit, I'm like, how are you going to relate? Nothing against, because I do have a gay daughter, so nothing against gayness. But being gay, what does that have to be? How does that compare to being black and being prejudiced, getting lynched and stuff? How
Mm-hmm.
is that the same? How are you going to say you understand my struggles? I'm black. I'm a woman.
Mm-mm.
You a gay white man. How? To me, you don't identify. And like I said, I do have a gay daughter. So I don't have nothing against that. I do have a white son-in-law. I don't have nothing to get white. I'm not prejudiced. But I'm saying, don't say you understand when you never experienced that. Am I
You know what?
wrong?
No, no. And you know what? And that's like, even if somebody come for advice, if I have never been in that situation, because the best advice is the advice that you've been in, and you can tell them your perspective of what you had to do and blah 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 and stuff. But to sit there and have never been in a situation, I can't sit there and comment, but us as humans, we do that.
And
We
I
like,
think that is so wrong.
yeah, we be like, girl, if that was me, I da 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 da, or I da 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 da. But then when you do find yourself in that predicament, you do totally the opposite of what you just told that person to do. So I'm just saying, like, us as human, we need to start taking accountability on some real shit. We do not take accountability for our action. Here's the thing. If you sit there and a situation is dead, the motherfucking situation is dead, but yet you sit there and try to still give it life. Then you get mad because it ain't coming back to life. When you already knew the motherfucking situation was dead.
Exactly.
Like, why give you, why put yourself through that pain? Why make
They
yourself
like
misery?
drama. Some people get high off drama. It's like they always got to make it about them. That's like me. Someone saying Divine Legacy, this and this and this. What about me? Don't nobody say nothing. There's a lot of people like that. I'm like, it's not about you, bruh. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So I feel you. There's a lot of people, they get mad because the attention's not on them.
Yeah,
You
like,
know, and I'm like, this ain't your time, bruh. It's her time.
and once us as human realize
That,
that
yep.
shit, we have to realize it, and we have to practice it, because we have to reteach ourselves. If the situation, there is nothing wrong with that motherfucking situation dead, because apparently the universe made it dead for a reason.
It's done. It had
Yeah,
its
I
season.
ain't
It's
looking at
done.
that. But we still, as mom said, fucking up the rotation, giving it life, trying to give it life, and it might go, and we think we own it, we got it, and
And
then
then
it
you're gonna
died
fuck
again.
around and find out
Eh, eh,
it ain't gonna end like you want it to end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need to stop that. We need to stop that. Like, we don't realize, even talking to everybody that's on this live right now, I guarantee you, y'all is giving life to a dead situation, and y'all know it's dead. Y'all know it's dead.
I have to say, Divine Legacy has checked me a lot of time.
And,
And
and,
then
and,
people say, Ma, let it go. Let it
mm,
go. So I am guilty
and,
because I have done it. So, like she said, just about everybody watching here have done it.
yes, yes. Like, the situation is dead. It's dead. We making our own self miserable, sitting there expecting life from a situation that we know is dead. So we causing our own misery. Y'all, we need to wake up and realize that shit. As humans, we need to sit there and look at the shit that we do. And then we get mad or get depressed or get in our feelings because it didn't work out the way we wanted it to work out.
That is true. I have to
Yeah, but we
agree with
already knew the situation was dead, because hey, before you die, you show signs. You show signs. So it was signs there. And y'all sitting there like, and then, you seeing it getting sicker. So you feeding it medicine, trying to bandage it up and shit like that. For fucking what? For what? And you still gonna end up hurt.
I have a question.
Mm-mm.
What pain in me would you want to take away? What pain in
Um,
me would you want to take away?
I have two, but I wouldn't reveal
No.
it on the live.
Oh, okay.
You see, I wouldn't reveal it on the live, because I'm not gonna sit there and give the enemy that to use that against you.
True.
It's So, and see, us as human, we need to pay attention to stuff like that too. We need to pay attention to the words that come out of our mouths when we sitting there talking about somebody. Because you don't know if that enemy get ready to use them words to hurt that person dearly. Guess what? That's your karma because you spread it.
Exactly. And Alicia Renee, if you haven't noticed in that 10 years, it's the same shit, different day. And God is telling you it's dead. Stop giving it CPR. It's time for you to move on, baby.
Mm-mm.
I can't tell you what to do, but right there, 10 years, ain't nothing changed. It's
Yeah.
not going to change.
So, I'm gonna be honest with you. Is it Alicia Renee?
Alicia
Alisa?
Renee, yeah.
Yeah, Alisa Renee. I'm gonna be honest with you, boo boo. Who's suffering more? Who the hell suffering more? And then you need to look into yourself and try to figure out why you keep on giving it life. Why you not letting go? What part of you that had something taken from you that you choose not to let go? Ask yourself them questions.
Because don't say you can't find better or do better, because that's a lie that you feeding yourself. Because
Yeah.
you never gave yourself a chance to find something better.
Look, I'm a big saying in you attract what you are. You attract what you are. Listen to them words. So when y'all see yourself in situations as far as relationship or anything like that, you need to sit back and look at yourself. Because you need to sit back and figure out, why did you attract that? What part of you need to heal so you can't attract shit like that no more? Y'all notice we keep on attracting the same shit and then wondering why. We are
But
what we attract.
but Alicia Renee, and we're not picking on you. You said I keep telling him if he leaves me alone, I'll leave him alone. Why you gotta tell him? Talk it like you walk it. Do it. Because
But
if
I
you
want to know.
leave, he's not gonna have a choice but you to leave you alone.
But see, right there, tell me a lot about Alicia. I hate to say it, but baby, why is you giving him
That energy.
that power? Why is you giving him that power to sit there and say if he leaves you alone? Here's the thing: a man gonna do as long as you let that man do. He gonna do that. So as long as you keep on letting him do it and be like, if he tell me to if he leaves me alone, I leave him alone, baby. He
Alicia
ain't gonna leave
Renee,
you alone.
you know you just fucked up, right? You just know you fucked up the rotation when you said why I'm not good enough. You know you fucked up, right? Who said that? Him or you? Who said that? Who
Uh,
said that you're not good enough? Did you ever give somebody another chance to see if you were good enough? Did you ever give yourself the chance to know if you're good enough? You just fucked up the rotation. You know you
and,
fucked up, right? You know
and
you
here
fucked up,
you
right?
and for real, you sitting here and you was like, you not good enough. You do you realize that you is good enough and they trying to take that situation from you?
She just said he did it. Who? Him downstairs? Him downstairs don't know because he don't care about himself, because if he loved himself and he said he loved you, those words wouldn't have came out of his mouth. That tells you right there he's fucked up. A fucked up person will hurt another fucked up person.
Hurt people, and I don't even know who wrong, but hurt people hurt people. Oh,
What's that black man's name? You know you fucked up, right? What
okay.
movie is that? You know what I'm talking? Was it Predator? You know you
Yeah,
fucked up,
man,
right?
yo, and see, y'all, we need to sit there and wake up. Because even the person that we love dearly might not be the person for us. It might not be the
Amen.
person for us. And we gotta sit there and learn to let it go. and stuff. Here's the thing, Midnight Sun, because I see you back on here. I'm not understanding why is you questioning that. If you want to know, ask her. So please don't come and question. And
You
I
know
mean,
what?
if you
I rebuke the devil right now.
I know because I'm
I
going up
rebuke that. See what I'm saying? Giving life to a dead situation. Why'd you
situation.
say that? I wouldn't
Yeah,
even answer that. This is
yeah,
someone that's trying to start shit.
yeah.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
know,
Don't nobody know me, but they quick to talk about me. This is what's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That person is a straight up narcissist, dark empath. I'm not going to feed the energy. Um, let's go on to the program.
Alisa, baby, you said that he's trying to date and see other all of settle down and you trying to figure out why he won't settle down with you. Baby, you might not be the one for him. And that's okay. You might not be the one for him. Y'all gotta understand, like certain people is put in our life. You know what? Like her said, you go either learn me or I'm a lesson. You go them words right there. You go either learn me or I'm a lesson. Y'all gotta we us as humans need to take our power back.
But
And these man
Vanessa,
and woman.
you can love somebody from a distance. You can be
Yeah.
woman enough say I love you, and I can be woman enough to walk away. That's what I'm saying. She thinks that's her happiness, and it's not.
Learn, you know what? I had to learn to love me more. I had to, because don't get me wrong, I understand. I'm not sitting there. I've been in that situation that I sat there and told my husband, well, if you just sit there and say you don't want me, then okay. You know what I'm saying? But then if I sit back and looked at that situation, he said it so many fucking times. I just chose not to listen. I chose not to listen. And you sit back and you look at situations that y'all was in, words that was said, shit that started replaying, and you be sitting there like, he had already told me. But I still force myself. You know, then we sat there and end up, hey, we got married. You see what I'm saying? I got married in 2011. I just got my divorce. Woo woo. I'm divorced now. But out them years that we was married, I can count on my fucking probably 4 times that we really actually spent an anniversary together. You know, I noticed little shit that he used to do. When in fact, like I said, he told me the whole fucking time. He told me the whole time. And now I've been separated. We were separated for five years. I've been separated for 5 years, divorced, going this year make a year. You see what I'm saying? And I'm learning me.
Congratulations on making baby steps. That's the first step right
Yeah,
there
I'm
to admit.
learning me. I'm learning me. And then you gotta and see, we have to take that time to learn ourselves because we can't sit there and want somebody to learn us if we don't know our damn self. How the fuck is we gonna sit there and how can I expect you to learn me if I don't even know me? Make that make sense. I'm just saying. Make that make sense. Like we really need to stop looking at shit totally different. Totally different. Totally different.
But Melissa, you gotta watch what you say. When you say sometimes I cry and ask God to swoop in and take me away, He can take you away to the upper room. Words are powerful. So you really have to watch that.
And believe it or not, Melissa, he's moving it for you. You got to make sure you looking at the movements now. And Lene, yes, they do say love is blind, and I'm gonna be honest, it is blind. That's a true damn statement. Because I've been blinded by love, but I also one of the ones that I choose not to give up on love. Because I know that love is out there. I know and I know it's a man out there that gonna love me like I want to be loved. Because I'm also loving myself like I want to be loved. So and then that's another thing. Look, I'm everywhere. I'm gonna calm down. Like I got so much to say because that's another thing us as humans do. We sit there and be like, we want them to bring this and this and this and that to the table when we ain't even got the goddamn table. Make that make sense too. And don't get me wrong, I was guilty of it. I'm one of the ones that was guilty of it. I'm one of the ones that be like, he got to have this, and this, and all this, and this, and that. But then if I sat around, everything I sat there was saying he had to have, I had half of it. Now, how this supposed to work? Because I'm at the point now, I'm asking for what I have. Now, if I get a little bit more, hey, I take that too. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I'm asking for what I have. Because sometimes what you have, y'all could build more if it's the right one. Any comment, Mom?
No, you own it.
Any comment, people? Is the
That is true, but also the woman is called a helpmate. So when he's out, that's where you come in. But a relationship is like an empire. Iron sharpens iron. Agree to disagree. But they don't make marriage like they used to. Soon as someone come in late or something like that, because a lot of people are jumping a broom without being healed, y'all break up. You know what I'm saying? This comes to a question. It can be celebrities or non-celebrities. Whose marriage do you most consider to be a model marriage and why? It could be celebrities.
a model marriage?
Yep.
It's hard to say because we don't know them like that.
True.
And so that's a little hard to say. But here's the thing. From the naked eye, it looked perfect. But best believe, ain't no telling how much they had to fight, scratch, and everything to get to where they at now. Yeah. And it probably took a lot of both of them healing to get to where they at now. And I noticed, it's like contradicting myself because it's like 1 minute it's like I want to sit there and say, that for that love you need to battle it out. You need, and I ain't gonna say contradicting myself. I'm gonna sit there and say people. I don't even know who put it up, who programmed us like this, right? But to sit there and sit there and say, like, as if he, how can I put it? Shit, I done got twisted out and lost my train of thought. Damn, I done lost my train of thought. It was gonna be a good one too. It's gonna come back. It's gonna come back. It's gonna come back. It's gonna come back. Hello, everyone that's just joining.
Oh, I said, whose marriage do you most consider to be a model marriage and why? And it could be celebrity or it can be not celebrity. To me, I always, and this is one of my downfalls. I've had 4 brothers, 3 sisters. Okay, I'm mixed culture. So my mom and dad, they had me. I was a menopause baby. So my brothers and sisters could have gave birth to me. I put it that way. So they was married like 75 years. And from what I experienced and from the stories, it wasn't all that, but my mom and dad, they stuck together. You know what I'm saying? They worked things out. They was always communicating. I wasn't like, I didn't get the experience like my brothers and sisters did, but what I did do, they always sat and talked, you know, and I would always hear my mom play them blues and stuff. I'm like, someone done fucked up, so I tried to stay out of the way. And it's like they don't make that marriage no more. And my downfall was I was always trying to find my father in it. And my mom's like, you never gonna find a man like your father. So that's why, things like that. But my model marriage was my mom and dad because it was the respect they gave one of them. My mom was quick to throw hands, but my father, I knew he wanted to knock my mom out the box, but my father would walk away. And I learned to listen from my father because my mom is, she liked to talk, and my father was like, I'm just going to go outside. That's from what I saw. They respect one another, and my father was very humble. And I get a lot of that from him. He would say, I apologize if I've done anything to you, but you're wrong. But I'm going to take the initiative because I am the peacemaker. So my role model marriage was my mom and dad, and it's like, and you can't find that anymore because when she died, he died 5 months later. It's like,
Yeah.
damn. It's like I didn't get a chance to grieve my mom, and then my father died of a broken heart. And it's like they need to bring that back. No one's perfect, you know what I'm saying? But my father was always the humble one. And my mom was like, couldn't no other man do her like, because I don't know, but that was my model marriage.
Yeah. So you know what? And the reason I'm gonna sit there and say I don't have a model marriage because I'm at the point in my life is what worked for us. It's not what society said we supposed to do, or looking at this marriage or stuff. It's what's worked for us. And that's why I'm gonna honestly sit there and say I don't have a model marriage. I don't. It's whatever we agreed on. Don't nobody else need to know. I mean, like it or understand it. And that's all. That's all I have to on that. Like,
Yeah.
and Lene Cole. I know you said you've been dealing with somebody sexual for 20 years off and on. Who using who? Who using who? If you using him, why? So why do you choose to do that? If he using you, why you letting him? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Mm-mm. Let me go on to some more questions. Hello,
Okay,
Brittany.
what three things do you think we have in common, Divine Legacy?
um,
Why you laugh?
our mouth, attitude, and of course, our zodiac.
We're very outspoken. We in our head a lot, and we blunt as fuck.
Yeah, and stuff, especially when we need to. And
Yeah.
sometimes we don't even try to hurt people's feelings.
No.
But I never seen my dad disrespect my mama. And what part of that, Lene, did you take? Lene said, but I never seen my dad disrespect my mama, but she was the one that argued about things. So so which one is you? The one that argue about things, or the one that just, you know, don't, argue but not in a disrespectful manner. I should say like that. So it's like it's a lot. Oh, here's another junk too. Why we don't take our own advice?
We don't want to hear that shit. That's why a lot of people don't like pulling tarots on them because they're not ready for the truth.
Yeah,
You want to know the truth? You can't
and
handle the truth. They
yeah,
can't
like
handle it.
like we can give. I've noticed here lately the advice that I'm giving people, and it's like me telling myself that. So it's like, I'm trying to more do the advice that I'm telling somebody else. Because how can I sit there and give advice if I can't do it my damn self? Cold Pink Falls said, I hate being compared to my parents. It makes me feel like I don't have a sense of self. I was always told I had my dad mouth, and now I'm older. You're just like your mama. And it's not that you don't have sense of self. It's that people see your parents in you at that age. So that's why they like, they saying that because they see your parents in you at that age. And with that being said, because I totally understand Cold Pink Frost, because I was always told too that I was just like my mama. I was just like my mama.
Prince.
So, and when I sit back and look at it, once I had kids, I could understand what they said and stuff. So my thing is, if you look at that situation, and if they sit there and say you acting like your mama, think about how your mama was at that age, and try to sit there and see can you do better. Kind of like, Lene, you the argumentative one. See, sometimes sometimes you know what I noticed too, when we argue, we don't hear shit.
Nah.
Half of the time we don't
Wait,
even.
wait a minute. Yes, we do. What did you just call me? My mama's a what? Yeah,
Yeah,
you do. You hear
yeah.
the wrong stuff,
We
though.
yeah, we hear exactly what being thing. So I have noticed, like, if somebody offend me, I try not to latch out right then and there. I try to ask them exactly what do they mean, so I can give the right response. Because it could be our ego sitting there thinking it's something totally negative, and that's not what they saying.
Because
So
we hurt and we taking
yeah,
everything personal. So, and I can say I've been there where I'll be like, that hurt me. And then after we calm down, I would say that hurt me. And they said, that's not how I meant it. That's how
yeah,
you heard it.
yeah. And once again, it goes to learn learn to be apologetic to other people's story and stuff, and also accept that everybody's story ain't about you. It goes right back to
And it goes back
yeah.
how if you did something to me, Divine Legacy, and I called you out on it, who gave you the right to play the victim when you was the one that did it to me? You see what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
had that done and you a witness. This person did shit to me and cried wolf. When I called it out to that person, now they want to call shit talking about I'm not being true.
Mm-mm.
Motherfucker, you hurt me. So how are you playing the fucking victim?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Goes back to what you say. There's a lot of people quick to call wolves, but you forget you the one that fucked up.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
So
Hey,
why
y'all.
are you quick to blame me for shit that you did?
Mm-mm. Sorry, Mom. I just wanted to let all the viewers know that I'm drinking a new soda. I ain't got no mellow yellow. It's still the
Oh,
same.
I thought it was because I just seen the yellow
Yeah,
can.
and look, that's why I do that. Say it's still the same color can, but this is Sun Kiss Mango Orange. It's alright.
It
It tastes alright. It was
ain't the
cold.
mellow yellow, huh?
It ain't the mellow yellow.
But I have to agree with you. There's a lot of people, you did the shit because it backfired on you. Now you want to play the victim and then make the actual victim feel bad. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Some people got to learn to walk away. The door's shut. Stop trying to come back in. You
Mm-mm.
know, that season left. This is what I don't understand. Leave me the fuck alone. You see what I'm saying? It's
Mm-mm.
like you won't leave me the fuck alone. You so worried about what I'm doing over here.
Yeah. And it's like until we realize and take thought in our own action, because once again, everybody got to also understand for every action that's an equal or opposite reaction. That's Newton's law. you know and everything you do say, it's gonna cause a reaction, whether it's negative or positive. It's gonna cause a reaction. So we have to look at that, and people don't see it. They don't see it. Now, don't get me wrong, Lene. I'm argumentative where I was argumentative. I don't calm down a whole lot. Yeah, and stuff. So you know, I'm learning to sit back and listen, which is hard for me. I'm learning to shut up and listen. You know, so and that a lot, and that's what sometimes we need to do. We definitely need to shut up and listen.
Yeah, when you get
Even
older, you
if
do change.
Yeah, and even if it seems like it's getting ready to get heated, step back. Just step back. You gotta step back. Hey, Brittany, hit me up on Messenger.
Ah, yeah.
Hit me up on Messenger, Brittany.
Yes, cause and effect. You put that cause in there, it's gonna have a reaction.
And that's Brittany, baby, that's growth. That's growth. That's growth. Mm-mm.
You silent but deadly. You telling them you want to fuck around and find out?
Yeah. I used to always sit there and tell people, um, don't bring Missy out. I used to always say that. Don't bring Missy out. You know what I'm saying? I got her under control right now. You know what I'm saying? And then I used to hate when I did let her out. I used to get mad because I allowed them to let out a person that I've been trying to restrain. I've been trying to do better. So I haven't. I think it's been a minute since I have really, really like went the fuck off. It been a minute. Mm-mm. Uh-uh. Let me see. I'm trying to see, is there anybody, what y'all got going on? What y'all got to say? Uh-uh. Lene said, yes, I get quiet.
when you see, I mean, I talk, but I'm quiet sometimes. But when you see me really quiet and I start crying, you know you fucked up. You know
Mm-mm.
what I'm saying? Because it's like I'm not myself.
Mm-mm. Miss T, what you concur? Mm-mm. But how's everybody doing today? That's what we should be asking. Because we about to get ready to get off this live.
Well, I'm happy to be alive. I'm dealing with this with this energy.
Oh, that I haven't went off in a while. It's yeah, I've been chill. I've been
She
chill.
looked like she's some dynamite when she go off too. You need to go to Walmart and get that chair.
Man, yo, I don't need it.
Nah, you got that back.
I don't need it. You know, I got to start walking away from people. And here's like once I heard that saying, I refuse to be a clown. I refuse to be a clown. I'm not gonna sit there and be a clown in their circus. Can't
You
do
want
it.
to know what I'm learning?
Mm-mm.
That all these bullies on here, like we just had one, Midnight Sun, want to start up shit. I'm just
Mm-mm.
going to block you and delete you. I don't have time for that.
Mm-mm.
You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I mean, get over it. Grow the fuck up. You
Mm-mm.
know what I'm saying? You got so much time on your hand. You want to start shit. Just like you said, quit giving it back life when it's dead.
Yeah.
That's why I don't understand people. You so worried about us over here. Worry about your own damn self.
And yeah, like it their situation. And here's the thing. And when we sit there and try to give life to their situation, we not sitting there letting ourselves grow.
No,
We ain't growing.
it's because you're miserable. You
Mm-mm.
want to bring somebody that's going on with their life living, you want to drag them down to the pit because you're so miserable. That is a dark empath. That is someone that is a shit starter.
Yeah. And shit like whoo. Y'all be, you know what, I noticed another thing, being with the spirituality. If y'all ain't got a strong mind, y'all sit there and be, it can really make you fucked up in the head. Like
Yeah,
you'll think everybody is out to get you.
exactly. So
You
if I
not
don't like you,
mentally
Divine
strong.
Legacy, I don't give a fuck what you do. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Why are you so obsessed? I don't give a fuck.
yeah. And stuff like that. That shit is crazy. You know. But anywho, we about to leave. Oh yes, Brittany. This is definitely Brittany says it's nice to have a community of women to speak true. This is a safe, no flex zone. No flex zone. That's the song I'm hearing right now.
You gotta keep the haters out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
Yeah,
keep the haters out.
and
Don't
stuff.
judge a book unless you know every side of the story. You know, a
Yeah,
lot of people want to go off some bullshit.
and stuff. Like it. Um, Lene, you said knowing I gotta forgive. Yeah, and I think a lot of time we sit there and forgive the opposite of forgetting. You see what I'm saying? We will never forget, but if we don't forgive, we hindering ourselves. Because as long as we don't forgive, that's a part of us that's not healing at all. So you have to, if you trying to move forth, and then that's why sometimes a lot of us is just stagnant because we so stubborn to not to forgive. We're not saying forget. But we saying forgive. You have to forgive. I mean, even here's the thing. I'm one of them person. I do not hold grudges because it's not gonna hold on to me.
I don't either.
So I refuse to hold a grudge. I might be like, but I can still be cordial with you. Oh
That's what
well,
I'm
yeah,
saying.
I ain't gotta say shit to you, but I don't forgave you.
Because
You
I don't
know,
entertain clowns. We cut from different cloths. That's
yeah,
one thing that pissed me off. Why people keep starting shit. This is why I don't understand. It gets annoying. And then I hear spirits say, calm down. They trying to get a reaction out of you. Because they feed off that shit. But that's what's fucked up about this world today. You won't let it go. Motherfucker, you lost. It's done. You don't exist to me. Why do you keep bringing up that?
yeah.
That's what I don't understand.
Lene, you said I gotta forgive people who want to take your life is something. You know what? I'm gonna tell you, it is something, but I'm gonna also give you this train of thought too. You don't know what situation they were in that they had to make that decision, or what state of mind that they was in that they felt like that was the only decision that they could make. So that's like one way to look at it. Like, you know, not saying that, hold on, and I don't want this to come out wrong. Not saying that you're not a victim, but don't look at yourself at that moment. Look at that person, that action, and why it went that way. And then you will learn something about that person, and you could kind of like understand their way. That's way you can forgive. We sometimes our um us being a victim of something, we don't sit there and take ourselves out being the victim and look at the state of mind that person was in. Could that have been the only choice, being narrow minded, that they could, what you call them? It's a it's just something to think about. So that's why I forgive. I have to.
I
I
do
have
too.
to.
I can gain my power back so I won't lose sleep. Because
Yeah.
I don't be thinking about these people. They are up there wondering, stressing about what we're doing over here. And they very miserable. Anybody that has enough time to make up fake pages to
Mm-mm.
spy on somebody else, something's wrong with them. Seriously.
Yeah.
Am I wrong? Who
Mm-mm.
got
Yeah.
time to make up shit?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Lene. Hey, the person who makes you angry controls you. Think
Thank you,
about
Beth
that.
Brittany, because I need it because
Uh-uh.
people are really trying me. They trying me really bad.
Uh-uh.
That
Yeah.
blue lotus tea, that's the shit. If you got anxiety, cold pink, no, you pregnant. If you're not pregnant or breastfeeding and you suffer from anxiety, blue lotus flower. You just add honey to it and it's going to help you with the anxiety. If you're menopausing, blue lotus tea will help you. It gives you a body high, not a mental high.
Ain't that, don't the edibles do that?
No, your shit had me sunk in a chair like, no,
Ah,
God, no. I
okay.
was like this. And all of a sudden, I see you go like this, and everybody start bobbing their head. I was like, you know what's up? Oh, are you ready to see the new Friday, the last Friday?
um, I ain't impressed. I ain't impressed about
I
it.
don't know. I wish they bring Chris Tucker. I like Day Day, but I
Huh?
like Chris Tucker.
Tucker. Brittany said, didn't the Egyptians smoke the blue lotus?
Yes, you can smoke it too. And it takes you up in the realms. It has a different effect when you smoke it than you drink it. I don't know how to roll, so I'd rather drink it.
Yeah. Miss T, yeah, I love that. Miss T said, "Don't be a victim, be a survivor. Learn to forgive yourself." Yeah. Yep. I like that and stuff. So I don't know how many times I don't sit there and say that, but then I get to talking again. Yeah, yeah.
You smoked it, Akasha? How did you feel when you smoked it? The world want to know. Inquiring minds want to know before we get
Yeah,
off here.
yeah. Mom, where you get it from? Because I see Lene says she want that.
There's a I can't even think of the fucking word. You know the herbal store that sells herbs and stuff? It's a word. It starts with an A. I went there and got it. Or you can trust Etsy. Etsy have it too. Body was flying. Yep, I told you.
Mhm.
If I knew how to roll, I would smoke it, but I don't. You get a stronger effect when you smoke it, but when you drink it, it's a body high. It calms you down.
Yeah, Lene, Chris the best. Chris Tucker. She said, where that come from? Where what come from, Lene?
Blue lotus flower comes from China has it because Chinese people drink it a lot.
Yeah.
Egyptians have it.
Mm-mm.
Where that come from? Chris the best. I think that's
Mm.
what she was talking about.
Yeah.
Not like divine legacy stuff. Nah, her shit have you like nobody knows.
Y'all gonna stop coming for my stuff.
You'll see a ghost pass by. The ghost said, "You fucked up." Where you at, brother man on the fifth floor? You just be like that.
Uh-uh.
Tell you, but yeah, her shit had me fucked up. Oh, remember when I sent you a picture of my dog and I said he got in the trash?
Uh-huh.
Well, I dropped the edible. My dog was locked the fuck. That's why I
He
said,
got
I was like,
to
what the fuck is wrong with you? And he looking at me like, bitch, I can't move.
it.
I couldn't find it. I knew I dropped it. His ass ate it. He was laid right there. That's why I said, do you want a dog? It's called a blue lotus flower.
Uh-uh. Man.
Yep. Yep.
Akash.
He was in that chicken coop. I was like, I'm telling you, the spirit come by. He be like, what's up? You go, that's all you can do.
No.
Yeah, she got that gangster shit. I can't fuck with her shit.
Nuh-uh.
Uh-uh.
Whew. Anywho, Alexa, play Erica Badu Pandora. Oh, hold
But
on.
we will be back Sunday.
Mhm. We will be back Sunday.
If
Until
y'all
then,
want to do a debate, you know, and want to join us, let one of us know. We can always enjoy the company.
hey, and I mean, and we still open to anybody that wants to come up here.
That's what I just said. Everybody act like they scared.
Yeah, come up here. We can talk about we talk about any everything and stuff. You might have a question, and that question will lead to the conversation, baby. No, I don't, Lene. Lene said she got that gas.
Oh, heck nah.
uh, it's God has said it's a better feeling than a mugwort. Mugwort.
Mugwort? Nah, this blue lotus flower is better than mugwort.
Yes, that's what she said. It's a better feeling than it.
Yep, that blue lotus flower, you gotta smoke it. If I knew how to roll it, I'll be smoking that, but I just
Mhm.
drink it.
All
Well,
right,
we're gonna
people.
get out of here. It's been a pleasure.
Thank y'all for watching. Uh,
Always.
Subscribe. And I want to thanks to the ones that been here from the very start. Thank
You
y'all.
can smoke
Appreciate it.
lavender, you can smoke rosemary, you can smoke a lot of shit. But yeah, thank y'all for holding us up.
Mhm.
Thank you for everything. It's been real. Peace.
Peace. Brittany.